Hola, hola, hola. How are you guys doing today? So, it's such a beautiful day outside. You would never believe that the night before it was actually storming, thundering. I, um, I bought covers for everything in my yard, and so I'm thinking everything is protected, but the winds were blowing so much yesterday. I had to come here while it was raining to put the covers back on. I would show you guys, but yeah, let's see. See that? So, kind of messy out here, but anyways, I'm glad to be back talking to you guys, making another video. Let me see if I can find somewhere to sit. All right, so I was able to get settled down and sit down. Covers are for the most part dry. There's a little bit of water still left here, but not that much. So today I want us to talk about such an important topic. I got this topic idea from, the sun is in my eye. I'm trying to see. Maybe I should put on some shades or something. I got this topic idea from a video that I had watched on YouTube, and I posted a comment on my viewpoint, and as usual, it was not the popular viewpoint, but then again, that's probably why I'm the therapist and the rest of the population is not. But so the topic I want us to talk about is cheating. When you have a partner that cheats on you, who's the victim? So that's the question, right? The comment, someone left a comment saying that when they got cheated on by their partner, it completely demolished their self-esteem and it completely revoked them of any and all self-esteem that they had because their partner cheated on them. So my comment to that, my response to that comment was, well, being the therapist that I am, I said, well, if your self-esteem could have been and was completely demolished and revoked because your partner cheated on you, then it's highly likely that you did not have real self-esteem in the first place. And I stand by that comment. Okay, so what you guys need to understand is that it is called self-esteem, meaning self. It comes from the self. It comes from within. Okay, it's not based on if my partner cheats on me or not esteem. It's not based on my partner's behavior esteem. It's called self-esteem. It comes from the self. So if your partner chooses to cheat on you, decides that they are going to cheat on you, okay, that is not and should not be a reflection of your self-esteem. If your self-esteem can be so easily demolished by what someone else does, even if they are your partner, especially if they're your partner, then you never had it to begin with. So sorry. I know it's a hard message to take in. It's very, very important that people start learning this, because I was shocked by the amount of likes that this particular comment had. And it made me really, really ponder and think about, oh, okay, this is why this is why we have a profession, because people are truly, truly uneducated. And when you tell them the truth, they don't want to see it. They just can't. They can't see it. They can't see it. They can't accept it, right? If your partner cheats on you and that demolishes your self-esteem, I'm sorry to tell you, you wasted a lot of years doing it incorrectly, because you put your worth and value in someone else. Guess what you can't do when it comes to someone else? You can't control their actions. You can't control their behaviors. You can't control their thoughts. You can't control anyone else but yourself. And a lot of times you can't even control yourself. So what makes you think that it's a bright idea to base your self-esteem off? to base your self-esteem off of someone else's actions and behaviors. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, you guys. Think logically. Take your emotions out. Separate your emotions from the behavior and from the thought process and from the logic. That's the problem with most people. That's why they're not successful. That's why you stay depressed. That's why you stay within anxiety, because all you're able to do is operate within emotions. And that will not work in the real world, because this is the real world. It's not the emotions world. You'll get beat up. You'll stay depressed. You'll stay anxious. You keep thinking, oh my gosh, my partner cheated on me, right? Like my self-esteem is gone. You're screwed, because you just put your self-esteem in someone else's hands. And you don't have control over that person. So if you got in a relationship with someone and this is the behavior that you exhibited, then you were not ready to be in a relationship and to begin with, because you shouldn't be getting in a relationship if you don't have your self-esteem figured out from within. If someone cheats on you, the thought process shouldn't be, oh, what's wrong with me? Okay? The thought process should be, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your moral code? What's wrong with your ethics? Because we didn't agree to that. Because I'm not too huge on cheating. I'm desensitized to that a little bit more. And I think it depends on the individuals in the relationship. And if you didn't agree to it, then you should be looking at your partner like there's something wrong with them. Not looking at yourself like there's something wrong with you. Are you the one that cheated? You're not the one that cheated, so why is your self-esteem the one that's been demolished? It's because you didn't have it right from the get-go. You did it wrong. You did it wrong. Okay? Now, it would be different if you say something like, I was really, really hurt. I felt betrayed. These are different feelings. This is not my self-esteem got demolished. That's very, very different. That's very, very different from saying and expressing, I felt betrayed. I felt lied to. These are different emotions. When you start saying really, really stupid things like, my self-esteem got demolished, well, you did it wrong in the first place. You should have never been in a relationship. That's your fault. Okay? Now, I take more time with my clients. I don't just pour that on them. And over time, they start seeing it for themselves. But this is information that I want you to have and process through. Okay. Oh, good. The sun has gone down. I can actually see. So another aspect to this is don't listen to people. 95 to 98% of people are fundamentally broken. Don't listen to them when they try to feel bad for you. Don't do it. Okay. When people say, wow, pointing the finger at the victim, that's actually an insult to you. Okay, they're making you the victim. And historically speaking, victims of abuse and things like that, they've even started to learn that you don't want to be a victim. That's not a fun place to be. So they've changed the term from victim to survivor. Why? Why do you think after so many years of calling themselves victims, they finally realize maybe it's not such a good idea to keep calling ourselves victim? Why? And they replaced it with survivor. When you allow people to get in your head and pity you and call you a victim, you will stay stuck. You will stay stuck in your depression. You will stay stuck in your anxiety. You will stay stuck in your victim mindset. Don't allow them to put that on you. On the surface level, it's like, oh, they feel bad for me. No, they're trying to curse you. They're trying to make you suffer. Don't allow them to call you a victim. You're not a victim. You survived this person. This person betrayed your trust. But yet here you are. You are not a victim. You can call yourself a survivor. You can call yourself someone that's learning, growing through experience. Now you know better what to look for, what to not look for, what mistakes to make, what mistakes not. But you're not a victim. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. It's like they're saying you're prey. Can you imagine? You're prey. That's what they're telling you. They're masking it under this, oh, I have empathy for you, but it's bull crap, because what they're trying to do is stick you in this victim mindset so that you can never get out. You'll never be free. You'll never be able to go out there and actually look for the happiness that you deserve and find the happiness that you deserve. I'm very, very passionate about this. I'm very serious. Okay? There were over like 40 likes on that comment. Talking about, oh, now you're blaming the victim. What victim? You know why I said that? Because I don't see them as a victim. I do not see them as, that is not a victim. I'm not going to call them a victim. That's someone that was betrayed, and now they should know better. They should know better than to say nonsense like, my self-esteem got demolished. Sir, ma'am, after going through something like that, I sure hope that one of the lessons that you learned was that your self-esteem should have never been based on someone else in the first place. And most likely it wasn't, because if you survived it and you're doing better and you're in a better place, then you need to understand that saying that kind of nonsense to yourself is not it. You're robbing yourself of your own strength. Okay, so you guys, please, please, please stop victimizing people, trapping them in your nonsense, being overly emotional in all the wrong ways. Okay, and stop victimizing yourself. Okay, one of the biggest problems with people nowadays is they don't know how to confront reality and deal with reality. Everything has to be an attack. And so they stay stuck, they stay depressed, they stay poor, they live a life that's just not at the core what it's supposed to be because of these things. So when someone says that to you with the impression and with them pretending like they're defending you, oh, now you're victimizing the victim. You better stop them right there and tell them, I'm not a victim. Are you a victim? You're a victim. I'm not a victim. I don't know where you got that from. You're on your own. Tell them that. That's self-esteem. That's self-confidence. Okay? All right? So don't let anyone box you in. Don't let them box you in, because it will be masked. It's masked. It's a mask, right? It's a cover up, right? And they'll cover it up. It's like when you wear makeup or something, try to make it sound pretty, but what it's doing in reality, the truth is, it's debilitating you. Someone cheated on you, how is that your fault? I don't care if you were like arguing in the relationship. Yes, maybe you share some of the blame with the arguing, but you didn't make the choice to cheat. You don't share the blame in them cheating. You share the blame maybe in the relationship not working, but not in them cheating. They chose that. They did it. Why are you feeling bad about that? Why are you losing self-esteem about that? It's because you did it wrong. Learn from that. Because if you don't learn from that, guess what? It will happen again. And then you will never be able to change your destiny. You will keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And these people that are saying, oh, you're pointing the finger at the victim, they'll be nowhere to be found. They'll be enjoying your misery behind your back. Okay? And when you're trying to pick yourself back up and you're wondering why you can't, these people are nowhere to be found. They don't care. You have to care for yourself. You have to look out for yourself first. All right? Okay, you guys, so glad I was able to get that video out there. Such a good topic. I get a lot of topics from these comments. I be leaving, like, I just leave my 2 cents and they always come for me. So what I'm realizing is that, oh, okay, I think like less than 1% of the population. Honestly, I really do. The way I think is very, very different from the mass population, which is probably a good thing. That's probably why my career fits. my career fits so well with my personality type and my thought process. So I love you guys. Stay strong. Don't be a victim. Don't let them victimize you. Don't let them say, oh, he's the victim, she's the victim. No, I'm not a victim. You're a victim. I'm strong. I'm a survivor. I learned from that. That person was a douche anyway. Who wants a douche anyway? So they showed you their true colors. Tell them to kick rocks. If you don't want to be in the relationship anymore, goodbye. So why are you calling me a victim? I'm not prey. That's what they're saying to you, that you're prey. It's crazy. Anyways, you guys, so I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next video. Like, comment, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.